Are we free? Really? India achieved independence 72 years ago. The struggle was intense for many years before. When finally one day the British left us in peace, and Indians rejoiced, minds and hearts at ease. 7 decades later, here we are again, a country united in spirit, but divided in its acclaim. A land rich in resources, but for equality not known. A land home to many, yet where many feel alone. So what have we achieved? What have we really got? If, despite the fight for justice, people can still be bought? If despite the fight for freedom, people still are slaves? If women still look over their shoulder despite the laws in place? Was freedom just political, meant only for the few? For the privileged who had money to exploit who knew? Wasn't that freedom fought for by the rich and poor? Did those who labored distinguish the two? Why then are we still slaves to our past? Why do the men who govern us plant distrust in our hearts? Why do we still doubt that for which we convincingly fought? Why can't we now fight for the truth so no one can be bought? Why can't freedom be a part of our own personal lives? Why can't we be free from worry and strife? Why can't we talk without fear or doubt? Why do we overthink the joys that are ours? In so many ways, we are free, yet we are not. We have choices, but in their multiplicities, we are caught. We have a will, but for some reason, we don't make a way. We make excuses. We procrastinate. We delay, delay, delay. Freedom of our country, freedom of our lives, freedom of heart, freedom of mind. None of these are complete. None of these are bliss if we do not realize that responsibility comes with these. Yes, freedom doesn't stand very well on its own. With freedom comes responsibility for the known and the unknown. With freedom, there's a need for courage and vision to do what is right and just, not what causes division. So what are we doing with our freedom today? Even God blessed us with freedom of will, we say. How will we use it? For better or worse? In the eyes of our brethren? In the eyes of Jesus? For us, there is no example so great than the life of our Lord, who was free even from death. We would do well to realize just this, that in all things we should look, not at our lives, but at His.